if you are wondering why the JFF was calling up so many JPL players lately for some, weekly camps, well, bam, here's your answer. The Trinidad and Tobago FA has invited us for some warm-up matches or some friendly matches in Trinidad on March 1st and March 3rd. Of course, this is outside the official FIFA window, so of course we're going to use our JPL All-Star team for this one. So it makes sense what was going on over the last couple months. So the team sheet has been released, and here's what the coach algorithm has put together. In the goalkeeper department, Cameron Foster of Waterhouse get the nod, as well as Shaquan Davis and More Pleasant, and a bit of a surprise, Jaden Hibbert of Atlanta United in MLS. The defenders, some of these are no surprise: Kyle Ming of Cavalier, Richard King of Cavalier, Garth Stewart of Harbourview, Ricardo Thomas of Dumbo Holding, Sule McCullough of More Pleasant Academy, Stephen Young of Portmore United, Joel Cunningham of Arctic Guns, and Emilio Rousseau of Portmore United. Well, no real major surprises so far. The one thing I will notice that's interesting is that in the goalkeeper department, the teams with the most clean sheets in the league, their goalkeepers are missing. That is Cavalier's goalkeeper and Portmore's goalkeeper. Very interesting. Anyway, the midfielders, no surprise, Alex Marshall may get the nod. He's been spectacular. Shamor Smith of Montego Bay United, Shashawan Anklin of Harbourview, Romeo Guthrie of Mount Pleasant, and Jamon Shepard. I think this is a surprise, but he's been playing well from Arctic Guns. In the forwards department, Kaim Dixon from Arctic Guns, Fabian Reed, the old man, gets in from Arctic Guns, Shadil Thomas from Cavalier, Jason Wright from Malines, that's very deserved, Justin Dunn from Tivoli, Andre Fletcher from Waterhouse, with all the ball I make it, and Devontae Campbell from Mount Pleasant. That's the 23-man squad the coach has picked for these two matches in Trinidad. So, yeah, again, pretty standard team, but do anybody realize who's missing? I find it very interesting that More Pleasant number 10, Demario Phillips, is not in the squad. Now, we have seen those camps that were being called and he was missing for those camps, and I guess most local football experts figured that the coach already knows what Demario Phillips is all about and why he was excluded from that team. But not to see him in this team, to probably spearhead a local contingent to Trinidad is to be surprising. He has been with the A team in big Nation League and World Cup qualifiers before, so to see he's omitted is a bit of a surprise. Maybe if you look at his play in the league so far this season, maybe there's some merit to it. Well, all I can do is at least look at what its stats is saying so far this season and hear what it is. So Demario Phillips has played 1,378 minutes, which is all come in 17 matches. 15 of those are starters. In those 17 matches, he had no goals, no assists. Alright, so the goals and assists department is not necessarily that big of a deal, really, if you realize he plays more different in midfield, and maybe that's not necessarily his end game. But from watching him play, really, I have to admit that I felt that, he has not really dominated as I think his talent should. I think his talent is so great, he should be, dominating more of these matches locally. The last time the JFF coaching staff talked about Phillips, they airpicked him as probably one of those talents I would eventually see abroad. But I don't feel his play so far this season have really stand out compared to the rest of the midfielders them. And that's a bit of a shame. I must admit though, in the last couple of matches, he has stepped up another gear, but maybe it's come a little bit too late for him to be joining this squad. So there's still hope for Phillips yet, but I just find it very interesting that he was omitted from this squad. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Along with Phillips, who else you think was missing from this team that he deserved it in this side? Maybe the fact that no Shaquille Bradford is here, but there's also no Javian Bryan. So let me know in the comment section who you think should be in this squad. And let me also know in the comment section if you think this side is good enough to take on a decent Trinidadian team in Trinidad. But we'll be watching, we will see, and I will be cheering on. This is still our national team. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this little, look at this little video to look at this squad named by algorithm. Thanks for watching, and of course for all things Jamaican Premier League, please like, subscribe, and share, and keep on following. Once again, YouTube, big up yourself.